Once again, Tesla stock defying the odds. Right now, it is up 5%. Even in 4.25, 2 seconds ago, it was up 5%. Even in light of breaking news of a possibly intensifying criminal investigation by the FBI. In fact, it's been a great week for Tesla. Shares are up more than 26% so far this very volatile week. Charlie Gasparino.
Yeah, I mean, I think we have to explain why investors, and I think investors are putting this latest thing, the news at the Wall Street Journal, that there's an intensifying investigation where the FBI is talking to former employees about the Model 3 production numbers, where the Tesla essentially lied about it. Putting this into this type of context is what journalists do. We should point out that Fox Business reported that there was already an SEC investigation into the Model 3 production numbers and what Tesla said about those numbers. So we know the SEC is already looking at it. We also already know that the DOJ has contacted Tesla on various issues, including this. It is completely normal that the FBI, if the DOJ is looking at something, the FBI is going to talk to people. So I think what investors are saying right now is, barring some sort of bombshell piece of evidence that Tesla lied, that this is still, again, kicking the tires. Tesla has not been subpoenaed. They told us that in a interview. In a statement. They have apparently, according to the Journal, subpoenaed the people they're talking to get them to talk to them. But again, it's kind of routine. I will say this, just so you know, my view on these criminal probes, and it's based on interviews with law enforcement sources. This case in particular, as opposed to the funding secure tweet, which was so obviously wrong, this case is a really difficult case to make, both at the SEC level, which we previously reported, and at the DOJ level. The fact that the FBI is going out there kicking the tires means they're just looking at it. It doesn't mean that they got him. And here's what they would have to do to get Elon Musk and Tesla on a criminal probe. That they just made up the numbers, that they did something like WorldCom, or not Enron, but WorldCom, where they literally made up the numbers, or they purposely made up the numbers. Not made a mistake, but purposely
maliciously.
Well, I don't know if you need malice, but you need intent. That you went out there.
This wasn't malicious.
This wasn't a libel. This is not a libel case, and journals always talk about malice because that's the libel standard. That they went out and intentionally said that Musk ordered them, someone under Musk ordered them. Let's cook these numbers. Let's cook the production goals. We know these goals are wrong. We're just doing this to make our balance sheet look better and to screw shorts. And that, you need a document. You need an email. It's going to be hard to do. I'm just saying, I'm dubious on this part of the case. It's a really hard case. Why am I dubious? Because I'm talking to people that are in the room almost, and they will tell you this is a really hard case to make. You have to have that sort of level of intent on Musk. Now, maybe Musk is that crazy, that he's out there telling people to cook the books. Maybe people under him feel pressure to cook the books because Musk wants them to do this or that. I'm just telling you, if you are going to trade off this stuff, and you think that this is what's going to kill Tesla, I'm telling you, it's a really, really hard case. Remember, funding secured was obvious. Yeah. There was no funding secured.
Haters, you're getting hurt. You're getting
you got to
squeezed.
see the stuff I got last night, by the way. I mean, I said scoop on a story about bond yields on Tesla. These idiot reporters at these esoteric newsletters, Bloomberg, who covered bonds, were like, that's not a scoop. You're just quoting a trader.
Charlie missed his calling. Shakespeare.
They're horrible.
Thank you very much.
People are horrible.
Have a good weekend.